What is going on, guys? It's your boy Ro with Exotic Auto Trade, here with yet another beautiful car that we have available for sale here. Now this is a 2020 Rolls-Royce Dawn. It's got this beautiful metallic dark blue. It's a very deep dark blue color. And in the headrests, you have the Rolls-Royce badges. As you work your way from this beautiful exterior into the interior, you lend yourself into this absolutely beautiful spec'd interior. You have this light gray interior. Now, when you look at the door and other accents throughout the car, it has this beautiful wood trim that's all throughout the car. It literally looks like it came out of a yacht. The reason why I would actually really love this gray interior is because if the interior was white, it would kind of get a little dirty. If it was black, it would get really, really hot, being that it's a convertible. So this is a perfect in between so that the condition of the interior is gonna stay up to par with the way that you're driving the vehicle. Now, the stitch that's in the headrest of this car, the double R's, the way that the coloring is placed throughout this car, it's very, very well thought out, very, very tasteful. When we sit in this car, one of my favorite parts is, if you're a real Rolls-Royce owner, you know you never touch the door handle unless you're opening the door. Now, as soon as you sit on the inside of this car, you immediately just feel like a boss. Now, you're instantly brought into a lot of those interior components that I was talking about. You have the light gray interior with the wooden trim that looks reminiscent as if it came from the floor of a yacht. You have this beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel. All the buttons, the way that they click, it just feels premium and very luxury. Even all the presets that you have here, they're wrapped in almost a glass finish. So it wakes up the screen to let you know what button you have your finger on without you even having to look down at the button. And then you have these knobs that control the air conditioning flow. And then you can control the air conditioning knobs as you move them around right here. You have your engine start stop button here. Now, this car has 14,800 miles on the clock, so it's still practically brand new. Now, I do want to show you how the top goes up on this car, and then we can check out what color the top is. So what we're gonna do is hit this button here. So one key feature that's really big that a lot of Rolls-Royce buyers or prospects really look for is the driver assistance feature, and you know that's designated by these 4 buttons that are here. So this car does have the driver assistance package, which gives you the night vision, the head-up display on the windshield. You have your lane keep assist, and you have the adaptive cruise control, which maintains the distance between you and the car in front of you, even if the car comes to a complete stop and you're in that cruise control mode. Now, if you look at the speakers, they're wrapped in this beautiful, almost stainless metal, and you can tap your nail on it and it literally sounds like metal. Normally when cars are wrapped in Alcantara, this car is wrapped in leather. That's the same exact color as the leather that's on the dashboard. So everything is wrapped in leather. On these seats, like I mentioned earlier, you have the double R Rolls-Royce logo that is the same color as the blue exterior. And then as you work your way down, you have this pinstripe in leather that has 2 metal pieces at the end of it to give it that extra touch. Now, as you look across the trim of this particular car, you have a black piano lacquer, which lends itself to this Rolls-Royce clock, which is infamous for all Rolls-Royces. And I really love the way that they set up the dash in this car because, again, as you know from many of my other videos, it's a pet peeve of mine to have a screen that's just kind of stuck on the dashboard, make it look like a tablet. They worked it into the dashboard of this car, which I really personally really like. When you sit in this car, you can just feel the luxury. You feel like you're just in an oasis. And with the top back, I mean, I personally love a good convertible. So when you put the top back on this car, first of all, the top is the gray color, which is contrasts perfectly with the interior of this car. So when you put the top back and you're in a beautiful area that has beautiful sunny weather, I mean, that is what this car is meant for. And it's not a sports car by any means, but when you hit the gas on this thing, it will go, because this car has a ton of power. If you want to get around somebody, you can easily do that, but in comfort and silence and peace. Everyone that drives a Rolls-Royce knows that when you get in a Rolls-Royce, you just literally detach from the rest of the world. And this car definitely does that too. Now, as you're sitting in the inside of this car, you automatically feel a sense of calm. So if you love the way that this vehicle is spec'd out, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to put the deal together for you. This car has 14,800 miles on the clock, and we're asking $279,999 for it. So feel free to send me a DM, send me an email, find a way to get in touch with me, and I'll get this car to your front door. So I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace.